motion blinds. I'm trying to manifest some things on my subconscious mind that I have only seen in dreams of my unconscious mind. My dreams unrefined, spring to mind, a state of mind that make it seem this lucky life of mine is pre-designed. And if it is, then thank the Lord, cause that's the mastermind. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. 1, 2, 3. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. There's more where that came from. I feel like envy, I'm trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it again.
An absolutely perfect fall afternoon for football, and we are under bright blue Colorado skies at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Washington football team. And off we go from Denver. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't care, baby. Dad, you know how to say that? You say, I don't see, baby.
Don't sit on the couch and play with the phone. Don't sit on the couch.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Lance now on first down. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And Lance is throwing to the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on, long way to go in this one.
After the interception, here's and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Jackson flushed out right. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game with their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. Here's a diving catch right side.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got this down to the 35. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's the big man Dillon with it. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Vic Fangio, an old-school coach, but he's going to go for it here on 4th. Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, somewhat.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Returning it, John Ross. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Going deep downfield for Ross. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Washington. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
I'm going to take you after this game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Play the ones that's already on there.
Okay.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Dillon now on 1st and 10. Escapes the defender. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His first carry in their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, Dillon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit the tackle to Kylie Fitz, the former Utah Ute. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
When you dealing with your #1 baby.
A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. And Lutz's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
No, I'm not putting no more games on there. Go play the ones that's already on there. I don't care what it is. I'm not downloading nothing else on that phone. Play what's already on there.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. On 1st down, Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not very much of an advantage. You might be playing well, not slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
A final shot before half for Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Taking in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too
Bro, why the fuck he start running, bro?
Change things too much.
I got you in a contain, dude.
I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a give to Breida. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Breida.
Like a pussy little bitch.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down.
Damn, my nigga, you tripping. We used to be superstars.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Give me that.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Fucking time, man.
Line, that's where the return stops. That is just what this defense was hoping for.
Damn, my nigga, you tripping. We used to be superstars.
Obviously didn't want to surrender.
Remember, we was jacket cars.
We've gotten to know this team a little
now
bit.
It's not safe for
you.
you.
See their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback,
like a pussy little bitch.
We got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Off of play action, and here's Lance. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
You switch like a pussy little bitch.
He's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On play action, Lance. And he takes a shot on the release.
That caught that too fucking slow.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
Damn, my nigga, you tripping. We used to be superstars.
The Broncos 19.
Remember, we was jacket cars. Now it's not safe for you.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Bro, come on, dog.
And this is going to be intercepted. intercepted.
These niggas knocking me off my route and shit.
And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, a run with Breida. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Jackson looking to throw on third. Flush to his right. Check down to Breida. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Going deep for Hopkins.
Give me no picks. Come on, they won't give me no tip pick.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
We could have been superstars.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On third down, Jackson.
No!
Complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And they work this one.
Damn, bro. I'm holding L2. Let me fucking turn around and straight.
Moving the sticks and controlling the football. There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace,
we going after I finish this game,
and put points on the board. Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On second and 11 now. Jackson flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give running left is Breida. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. A gain of 3, second down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Damn, I fucking hate Lamar Jackson, dog.
Jackson now. That'll be complete to Breida. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made
Flat
at Washington's
zone,
22-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Dillon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right.
Get his eye, man.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Third and goal, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
God damn.
Dylan Bush able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to fourth down as well. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here.
Remember we were jacking cars.
So they get to 3, but you wonder
now it's not safe for you.
That's the question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Slide in loose. Go push to the bowl of juice.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. Now it's Lance. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Ronnie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And now Washington a PAT away from taking the lead.
Now it's not safe for us.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Nah, Braylon, what's up?
And that is going to put them up by 1, and it sets us up for quite a finish here.
You got the whole thing. Keep it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Man, my nigga, you tripping. We could have the superstars.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, right? A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Bro, how they make me miss that tackle, dude?
It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, he quick hide me.
Now swing pass for Dillon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Hey, you funny,
now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Jackson to throw. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing, Jackson.
I know they got a little yardage.
Bro, why he keep stopping, bro?
They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that. Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Pick that! Oh, come on, dog!
Incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Jackson. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
One final try now for Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Broncos are going to hang on the final